Today I'll be explaining a movie titled Treasure in the Sky. The movie pictures a secondary school in Abuja, the capital city of Nigeria. All students gathered in the hallway, discussing and mocking someone's diary, which was posted on the notice board. On it, written the owner's bucket list: swim with dolphins, milk a cow, name a star, kiss in the rain, and more. The lists are weird. All the students thought no other person owned the diary than Kamsi, who is known as a weirdo, loner, and some other awful names. Kamsi likes to segment herself and does not associate with other students. A quick disclaimer. This summary is provided solely for educational purposes and is not a substitute for watching the complete movie. It is intended to encourage viewing the entire film for a comprehensive understanding. To download or watch the movie, please check the link in the description below. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, kindly subscribe now. Uchenna was not happy with how someone's diary was posted on the notice board, saying it is invasion into someone's privacy. He also spoke out his own wish. After they all parted their ways, Kamsi, the weirdo, came out and took away the diary from the notice board, not knowing Uchenna was looking at her. Uchenna is always trying to solve everybody's problem, helping the needy and always giving to the poor. He and Amina are a very close friend, which all their classmates thought they are both in a relationship. Promise was Amina's ex-boyfriend, though they still love each other but had to move on. And Bella, the girl who is always fighting her friends, but Promise is Promise's crush. Promise asks for Bella's response if she can be her date on the prom. Bella always turned him down, but Promise continued disturbing Bella about it anytime he has the opportunity. While Uchenna and his classmates are planning to go for an excursion, his dad brought him to school himself because he'll be missing him so much, being the only son of his father. His father loved him so much that he wished Uchenna wouldn't be going for the excursion. Since his wife died, Uchenna has been the only apple of his eyes. Uchenna came down from his father's car, hugged Amina and saw his classmates making call with his aunts, telling her he can't drop out from school, saying he will try all his possible best to sell one or two things so he can make money. Uchenna encouraged him as they all approached the bus. The journey started, and along the way, the bus had an issue. Uchenna had to call his father to send the company bus so they can continue the journey. After they arrived at Alpha Ifa community, they all gathered awaiting further instructions, but Kamsi was nowhere to be found, and when asked, Bella said that she was hiding away because she's an alien. Kamsi arrived a few minutes later and said she mistakenly locked herself in the bathroom. They were separated into 3 groups, and after the research, they came back to the camp to rest for the next day. It was very obvious that Bella has a crush on Mr. George, the copper. While hiding and waiting for him, Promise caught her, and he used the opportunity to ask her again if she'll be his prom date. But Bella turned it down for him. While arguing, Mr. George met them in the act, asked them to go back to the camp and stop playing around. While Uti and Blessing were strolling, Blessing hurt her leg, and Peace tried to help her, being her cousin, but Blessing didn't allow her. Uchenna tries to settle the matter. Blessing told him to leave and called him a hypocrite. She walked away while Peace chased after her. Amina didn't like people bouncing at Uchenna like Blessing did, always telling Uchenna to stop playing hero, but he didn't take it to heart. After Uchenna finished speaking with his dad on the phone, he saw Blessing talking with Peace, and immediately she left, Peace started crying. He went to comfort Peace, telling her to be strong, that no matter how angry Blessing is, she can't be angry at her cousin forever. Uchenna and Kamsi were shown discussing. Uchenna promised to be with Kamsi till his last breath. With this, he won Kamsi's heart. After receiving notes on various happenings in the Alpha Ifa nature community, Kamsi went towards the bridge to review the bucket list she took from the notice board, thinking about what she can add to it, and Uchenna met up with her, and when she tried to hide it, he pleaded with her not to, that he is aware of everything that the bucket list contain. During a quiz competition, Kamsi answered the entire questions being asked, giving her team the win, and also showing how brilliant she is. Uchenna overheard when Mr. George was complaining about his salary and begging his mom to get well soon. Immediately Uchenna left, Bella came to look at Mr. George from the balcony, and Amina caught her and advised her to confess her feelings, but she refused. While Peace and Uti were having a nice time, Blessing, who is Uti's girlfriend, caught both of them. This has always been the reason she hated Peace, because she felt that Peace has always been stealing her belongings from her, the same way she stole her parents' affection. She's about to steal Uti again. While Peace tried explaining, she slapped her and walked away. Peace started crying, felt she had betrayed her cousin, leaving Uti behind. Uchenna took Kamsi on a date, fulfilling the promise he made to her about taking 3 things off her bucket list. After the date, Uchenna met with Mr. George and told him that Bella is in love with him, but Mr. George said he can't be seen dating his students, and he can't add girlfriend problems with the issue he's facing. While watching the sky, Uchenna said he wants to name a star, and when Kamsi asked his reasons, he said it had always been one of his wishes to name a star, and he called the star Treasure in the Sky, because treasures are hard to find, and he promised to get her the most beautiful dress, asking her to be his prom date, but she didn't give him an answer. During the bonfire night, Uchenna told Promise that Amina loves him, and they were never dating, and he agreed to play along with Amina just to make Promise jealous, and he believes that Amina is that ex he can't get over, and everyone agreed. Even Uti said that Promise was trying to ask Bella out because he wants to distract himself, since Amina is seeing someone else. Immediately after the bonfire night, Uchenna asked Kamsi out again, and she agreed to be his prom date. After the excursion, while heading to the bus, Uchenna collapsed and was rushed to the hospital. He woke up to see his classmates in the hospital room. He opened up to Kamsi, telling her that the bucket list in her diary belongs to him, that he owns all the weird wishes that was posted on the notice board, and all his classmates were surprised after hearing it. His father rushed in, and Miss Valerie asked him what is actually wrong with Uchenna, and he said acute myeloid leukemia. Bella asked the stage of the sickness, which Uchenna said stage 4. They all sang for Uchenna, praying for his quick recovery. While they were crying, Uchenna asked them to take a picture. The next day, Kamsi brought Uchenna to prom so he can fulfill his promise, and they celebrated together. After 5 days without seeing Uchenna, the student asked Miss Valerie when next they were allowed to visit him in the hospital. Miss Valerie told them Uchenna has a message for them. She played a video record of his documentary for the final year excursion, talking about his sickness, and urges them to continue with spreading happiness among themselves. He called Blessing and Peace and pleaded with them to reconcile with each other, asking Blessing to forgive Peace and Uti, that she can't hold on to hate forever. To his best friend Amina, he talked about how he missed her annoying laughter. She should visit him soon. Miss Valerie brought out a bag which Uchenna sent for some of his classmates. The first was for the class governor, which contained a scholarship to any level he wants in tertiary education. He also gave Mr. George a job after he's done with service, an anonymous gift for Kamsi. When his classmate asked when they can visit him in the hospital, Miss Valerie started crying and announced that Uchenna is dead. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.